Hi, I'm Chris McDonald and I'm really interested in industrial strategy, and I'm talking today about the value of data. I'm stood here in the most secure location within the Materials Processing Institute. It's our data room. Now, we're a research and development organisation, so we've always understood the value of data throughout our long history. Admittedly, 75 years ago, things were a bit different. So in those days, a spreadsheet was a large piece of paper and a computer was a person who sat in a room and did calculations. Now, things are different now. We manipulate big data sets and we develop artificial intelligence algorithms to control complex industrial processes. But maybe you work in a business, maybe you run a business or a public sector organisation. Is data important and valuable in your organisation too? Well, the answer to that is almost certainly yes, whether you realise it or not. And the reason for this is the fourth industrial revolution, which is transforming the way businesses and services work. And it's also transforming the value of data. Now, to give you an example of this, in the healthcare area, it's possible for artificial intelligence to diagnose some really quite complex diseases, such as macular degeneration or breast cancer. What was once the preserve of really qualified and experienced consultants can now be done by a computer program just as well, or in some cases even better. Now, the challenge for the healthcare provider, or if it's a local authority or a business, is not only to improve their service using their data, but also to capture the value of that data themselves, not to trade their data away too cheaply to a technology business or to some other advisor. And that can be difficult. It's particularly difficult if you're not used to dealing with intangible assets, or maybe you're not used to dealing with intellectual property or dealing with data itself. But it's really important that all businesses and organisations start to develop these skills so they can capture this value from the data that they've developed. This value of data issue is also really important at an industrial strategy level, at the level of the nation state. Now, you're probably aware that there's been quite a lot of discussion between countries about how they regulate tech firms. How do they tax tech firms that operate across borders? But it isn't just the firms themselves, it's also their products and services. How can these intangibles be regulated? How can they be taxed? How can the trade be monitored effectively? These are the big issues that policymakers working in industrial strategy need to get to grips with for the future. It's important for the countries, for their economies, and for the services that they offer as well. So if you've got any thoughts about the value of data and how it's shaping our future economy, do leave a comment below. And of course, if you want to get more videos on industrial strategy, get along to my YouTube channel and click on subscribe. Bye for now.